baby, my Valentine. Can I you the making my temperature rise? If you leave me all good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Love me, big daughter, me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make me bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I give party. Oh, no, 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 no. And they call me. I want to go, but you got me. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make us enjoy me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, fan. Come and give me show.
Shooting guard, 6'3" number 23, Jaden. At forward, 6'9", number 28, Ivey. Start at center. 6 feet 10 inches. Number 0, Jaden. Starting at the small forward at 6'6" number 44, Boyan Bogdanovic.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter. I'm Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, as a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted. Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. Let's see some of the numbers here for Zach LaVine.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. a different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. And for Detroit, Ivey's out there with Hayes. Then it's Duren. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Stewart in at the 4. And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust, and the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
And LaVine, throw it down.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Here's Ivey. Doesn't go for him. LaVine with some nice D. DeRozan for 3. The Pistons clear it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team, no matter what you do. And it starts to feel like quicksand.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Here's Duren. Takes a 3. And Bogdanovic is good for 3.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Hayes. And it's good for 2.
This is where Killian Hayes is most effective. He has the size to be a factor in the paint.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
The 3 from DeRozan knocks it down from distance.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away. That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Hayes. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Stewart. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Ivey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over LaVine. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
And this is exactly what they want to see from Ivey this summer. Confidence in his jump shot, the consistency necessary to be successful.
Well, Grant, Ivey gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Now here's Stewart. Over Williams. Stewart, no good. Outside LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Detroit, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Ivey. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
The 3 from DeRozan. The shot off that time. The Pistons go the other way with it.
LaVine. First personal foul. Team second. At the line for your Pistons. Hayes. Killian Hayes. Shooting 1.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Ivey. And it's Chicago with a board. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
Here's Ivey, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Hayes. Releases. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Over Bogdanovic. And again, it's Chicago.
Well, you don't expect him to pull up there. Nikola Vucevic mixing up the looks, throwing the D off balance.
Now here's Hayes, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Bogdanovic with it, picked up by DeRozan. Bogdanovic against DeRozan. Bogdanovic passes to Hayes. Right side, Bogdanovic. Over DeRozan. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Stewart. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
And shoots it with a ton of confidence. Bogdanovic is a continuous threat from the mid-range. DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
That's good from DeRozan.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
DeRozan hits them both. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him. There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's LaVine for 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Ivey. Outside Bogdanovic. Another 3 for Detroit.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovic.
Here's LaVine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Ivey. He's covered by LaVine. Here's Duren. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Duren becoming more comfortable with his shooting game.
For Chicago, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. LaVine. That one doesn't drop. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ivey. Pass to Duren. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivey finding the open man.
Let's go with a 3. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Here's Hayes. Deflected. And they get it back. Here's Ivey. He's got 6. And the Pistons, another 3.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Detroit has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovic. To the middle. Here's Duren.
Watch out, watch out, watch
was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
Oh, got that one up quick. LaVine's got 12.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And here's Hayes to the paint. Here's Stewart. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Back to Vucevic. The floater. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Detroit calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dragic has subbed in for Dosunmu. Tipped away. DeRozan outside. Over Bay. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Drummond. No good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Joseph. On the wing, Burks. Back to Joseph. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And Noel hammers it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Detroit has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Pass to Noel. Here's Bay. Six to shoot. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Livers. 11 points for him last game against New York. Hey, no good. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
Now here's Burks. Last game for him, he had 14. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Noel with a screen on Dragic. Pass to Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Caruso with the bucket.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
The Pistons shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. All right, let's take a quick moment to bring up the shooting guards who have been lighting it up from three-point range over the last 10 games. Second is Alec Burks.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
And so consistent from the three-point range, too. That's what I love about them. Their long-range shooting is always going to be there. You know what they're going to give you from behind the arc. The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Detroit with the ball. 7-point differential. Burks passes to Noel. Here's Joseph. Back to Noel. Pass to Bay. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. And here's Caruso. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Detroit has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Joseph. Bay from long range. Sends it home from three-point land.
The short corner three works for Bay. He's pretty confident he can hit it from there.
The three, Dragic. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Caruso against Burks. Shoots over Caruso. Burks no good. Dragic left side. And again, it's Chicago.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Detroit has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Outside Burks. There's the triple. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Leading by 12. Driving inside. And he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 12 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
To the inside. And Noel hammers it down.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Noel's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Dragic. No luck on that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Pistons making a change here. Knox is checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Dragic. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Burks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Got a hand on it.
Flying all over the court at both ends. Goran Dragic brings the energy every night.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Derek Jones, Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's LaVine in at the three, the small forward. Now here's LaVine. 27 points his last game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Hayes against Caruso. Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovic. Now Hayes. From 13 feet, down it goes. Hayes has got his second bucket on the night.
The effort from Hayes doesn't go unrewarded. Able to find himself a look in the mid-range.
Here's LaVine for three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Hayes up top. There's Bogdanovic with the three. Buries it from three. Bogdanovic has got 11 points.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovic brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
No problems knocking that one down. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hayes for three. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
They just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Bowling his way down the lane. Caruso, a tough one to slow down.
Detroit has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Hayes inside. He's guarded by Caruso. Yep, count it. Hayes has gotten 4 this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's White. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, B.A. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general.
Now here's White. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Pistons have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Now here's LaVine. 21 points in the game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Duren. And that one is stuffed right through.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hayes against Caruso. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stat should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Shot by LaVine, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Stewart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Jones. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 21. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Oh, wasted no time on that one. LaVine's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Hayes, the pass to Diallo. And it's blocked by Vucevic. Jones from outside. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovic against Vucevic. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. And yep, it's good. Hayes has got 11 points.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Jones from outside gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Bogdanovic on the wing. From deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
There's the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Diallo outside. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
This is the next step for Nikola Vucevic. Can he start to become a better defender and shot blocker?
Personal foul. Team seconds. At the line for Detroit, Amadou Diallo. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Livers, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivey comes in for Hayes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Jones. And Diallo drops them both. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
LaVine against Diallo. Down low. Here's Ivey. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivey really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Dosunmu for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dosunmu's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Ivey. He's got 11. Pass to Stewart. Oh, Drummond with a block.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation. 2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
First one falls for him.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well, doesn't play outside of himself.
For the Pistons, Noel, he's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Bogdanovich. And Joseph is subbed in for Diallo. And a change for the Bulls. Dragic is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And in Jaden, Ivey, and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Ivey's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's LaVine. Baseline jumper right on the money. LaVine's got 28.
There's that beautiful high arcing shot. LaVine looks for it the moment he touches the ball.
Pass to Noel. Drops one in from the wing. Noel's got 8. And the Bulls shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Williams. Noel with the rebound. Detroit has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Here's Joseph, defended by Dragic. To the wing, right side. The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Here's LaVine. The shot no good. Detroit has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Joseph, defended by Dragic. Oh, Drummond with a block. DeRozan for 3. Offensive rebound. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good positioning turns into a second chance shot for Patrick. Love that intensity on the glass.
Pass to Noel. Here's Livers. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 6.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
And LaVine, throw it down.
Electric at the rim. Every time Zach LaVine rises up, you expect fireworks.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Inside. Pass to Livers. The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Shot on the wing. Again, the Bulls score.
Well, you have to respect the drive from DeRozan, so he usually has enough space to knock down the jump shot.
Here's Joseph. Denied by DeRozan. Dragic left side.
2 minutes remaining.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Ivey. Drummond defending. Noel against Williams. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Baseline try. The shot no good. And for the Pistons, they're shooting really well here in the second quarter. 54%. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends them off to the races.
This Pistons squad struggling. Here's Joseph. Pass to Livers. On the wing, Bay. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams finds LaVine. From the wing. Jump shot is good. LaVine's got 32 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Here's Livers. Williams defending. Fader on the way. Drummond grabs the miss.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. So both teams changing it up here. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Pass to Bay. Back to Joseph from outside the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Driving in. And the dunk by DeRozan.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Pass to Bay. Looking to end the drought. Here's Noel. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Bulls running away with it. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Hawks, this one should be very informative. We'll just see how even these teams are. The rankings might not tell the whole story.
Projections mean nothing to me.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Detroit Pistons.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Ivey, Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Duren in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Tries to save it. Duren with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Hayes. Five to shoot. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Yes, it's good.
Good physicality inside from Vooch. He's not afraid to mix it up with the defender.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Bogdanovic. They get it back. Here's Stewart. Got it. Good job in the low post. Stewart's gotten his first basket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Pass to Bogdanovic. Hayes with it. 11 points in the game. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Hayes has got 13 now.
Smart play call from Hayes. He does a good job moving the pieces on the floor to get himself a look.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
To the inside, Duren, and he converts the layup. He's got 12.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Here's LaVine. Got it.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Dive for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Nikola Vucevic.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. DeRozan against Bogdanovic. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
The free throw drops for Williams. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
And the Bulls call time here.
Your Pistons dance team.
And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. 5th on the list, Chicago.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And Williams drops them both. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
There's the AT&T 5G slam can, capturing the moment. Pass to Ivey. Back to Hayes. Launches it. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Now here's Vucevic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This is the challenge Vooch poses for defenses when he overwhelms them and draws the whistle.
Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Vucevic nails both of them. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. DeRozan passes to LaVine. Over Hayes. LaVine can't hit. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Ivey from the arc. They get it back. Duren. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's DeSumo. That shot missing. And the Pistons shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And here's Hayes. 16 points for him. Stewart, no good. The Bulls shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Here's Jones, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
So it's Detroit now. Jones comes with a double team. Pass to Ivey. Here's Hayes. From the arc. The putback. And they recover it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And BA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Hayes. The Bulls making their last shot. Great open look there. Hayes has got 19 points.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Here's DeSumo. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
The veteran leadership of DeRozan makes the right read, drops the dime.
Now here's Stewart. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Down low. Pass to Ivey. Goes back up. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Hot off the pass, Ivey has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Here come the T-shirts, everybody. Who wants one?
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dragic has subbed in for DeSumo. And here are the Bulls now. They have a 19-point lead. Fires from the wing. Dragic misses. Detroit has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Now Burks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Joel, he's checked in for Stewart.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Nerlens Noel.
Diallo against Caruso. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Here's Jones. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. And the Bulls lead by 18. Detroit has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter.
2022 saw Goran Dragic making a bunch of moves. He got shuffled around the league a lot.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Noel. And here's Burks. Yep, that one goes. Well, Dragic certainly isn't the first guy to get front office whiplash.
BA, in the end, I think he was able to make it work for him. And really, any team would be lucky to have a savvy vet with tons of experience.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Detroit with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. And Burks gets it to go.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Count it.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Drummond. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pistons shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Bay finds Diallo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Here's Caruso. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Diallo. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
For the Pistons, Knox, he's checked in for Noel. And Joseph is subbed in for Diallo. And Caruso drops them both.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Back to Burks. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside White. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by Chicago. On the wing, Burks, defended by Jones. Burks no good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Wow, coming off the drive, Kobe White just flies up to the rim. Nothing the defense could do there.
And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bradley, he's checked in for Jones.
13 foul. Bulls. Substitution, Tom Bradley.
Here's Livers. 14 points for him. Pass to Bay. Here's Joseph, defended by Dragic. Joseph can't hit. Well, the Bulls shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Now Dragic. Pulls up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Dragic has got 11 points.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Outside Burks. Hits the trifecta.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Here's Caruso, and he jams it home with authority.
An added bonus when Alex Caruso gets hot. His teammates is loving it.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Caruso. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Joseph, following the bucket by the Bulls. Burks for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Bradley, that's good. Bradley's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. 5th on the list, Chicago.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Williams is checked in for Chicago. He's perfect from the line this time. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's White. Can't hit that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Joseph. Pass to Bay. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bulls shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Right side, White. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Can't let White get deep positioning. When he does, he's finishing it with power.
Burks against Caruso. And Burks gets it to go. Burks has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Dragic. Well, Detroit's shooting around 53%, a nice number. Burks against Caruso. And Burks gets it to go.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
For 3, Dragic connects from downtown. Dragic has got 9 points now in the second half.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And so it's Chicago. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Bulls, in it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Goran Dragic is out there with Dosunmu, and it's Bradley in at center.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Bulls. Duren with the bucket.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
It's DeRozan with a drive. Tries again. Bradley, that's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Ivey. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivey. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Duran. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you know, his last season in college, Ivey's vision was much improved, and he's continuing that here.
Dragic against Hayes. And the basket by Dragic. Here's Ivey. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Hayes for 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. And it's Chicago with a board. Bradley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Doesn't shoot often from deep, but Williams gives them the ability to use him from outside.
Hayes with it. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
When it comes to Killian Hayes, his playmaking has never been in question, and he's worked hard to turn his jump shot into an asset.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for Dragic. It's both from the stripe. You know, with Hayes, it does make a big difference when his jump shot is falling, Smitty.
It does, B.A. He's such a smart distributor. If he's hitting that jumper like you talked about, the D has to respect him more. And that'll open up passing lanes and makes him even more of a dangerous point guard.
Down low. Here's Diallo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. The outside leaner. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 6 in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Goes up on the wing. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hayes. Launches a 3. Bradley grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Williams misses. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Diallo outside. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Wing shot on the way. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Tries the spin move. Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovich. Noel, the screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from three. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanovic didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
And he makes both free throws. And Bojan, with that great career abroad, entered the NBA at age 25.
I think it was a great move for Bogdanovic. Not everyone is ready at a young age. He worked on his game and his body. Came into the NBA ready to contribute.
From the inbound. And it's good on the lay-in. Dosunmu's got 21 points in the game.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And he drives in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Williams on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Diallo. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
And Williams drops them both. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Magruder. Nails it from 3.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Williams on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 9 points now in the second half.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Hayes. Oh, Drummond with a block. And the Bulls call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Your Pistons dance team. Your Pistons dance team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
You can just tell how relieved he is to be playing like this again. Before this, he was weathering a rough patch, but now that is all behind him after this performance. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Dosunmu goes in. That shot is off. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Pass to Noel. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Bulls shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Now here's Williams, covered by Diallo. Here's Drummond. And again, Chicago, no good. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
The Pistons making a switch here. Knox is checked in. Here's Noel. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Jones. The Pistons clear it. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Bogdanovich. Good work there as it goes. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
With good scoring moves and versatility on offense, Bogdanovich can get himself on a roll.
Chicago calls timeout.
We'll get T-shirts, so crank it up. Crank up the volume. Yeah. I want to hear everybody make some noise. We go. Pistons dancing.
He's checked in for the Pistons. Burks comes in for Diallo. The Bulls shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Here's LaVine. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. LaVine's got 40 points.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And LaVine throw it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. The Pistons have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Burks. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. White. Noel, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Now returning on the floor to your Pistons, Nerlens Noel.
The Pistons have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Now here's Hayes. Outside Burks. From downtown. Hayes misses.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Vucevic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Vucevic has got 10 points here in the second half. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Hayes, the pass to Burks. Noel with a screen on LaVine. Here's Burks. And again, the Pistons missing. Well, Chicago's shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Fires it from 18. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 20.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create his shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
Williams against Noel. Pass to Burks. No good that time. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Here's Williams. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got 6 assists in the game.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hayes misses.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Here's LaVine. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Hayes. The Bulls making their last shot. Shot to stop the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hayes has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Pass to Burks. All alone. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 19.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
DeRozan. Yep, that one goes.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
Burks with it. Beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Shoots over Duran. Vucevic's shot is off. And the Pistons shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's LaVine for 3. Vucevic in the post. Noel on him. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And the Pistons making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for LaVine. And Detroit is shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Hayes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Both shots good from the stripe.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Zach LaVine.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Hey, shot's good.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
For your Pistons, break your dance crew.
And so here is Chicago from deep. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Bradley misses.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Hayes with it. Caruso covers. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. DeRozan outside. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Hayes against Caruso. Floats one. And Hayes lays it in. Hayes has got 30 points.
One thing scouts like about Hayes is his pull-up game. Floater, the jumper, he's slick off the bounce.
Caruso up top. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Vooch. A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
We need that. We're not a team that has, 2 or 3 superstars that is going to come in every night and get us 25 a game. So we need contributions for everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own, it never works, and I think we learn from that. So tonight was a good example when we move the ball, when we play for each other, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Sharing was key. Thanks, Nicola.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everybody.